Hello, everyone, and welcome back to 48 Now. I'm digital host AJ Weist, and the world famous Harlem Globetrotters are coming to Huntsville once again. And today I am joined with the 7-foot one and only Hot Rod. Hot Rod, how are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for having me today.
Yes, absolutely. So, this is now your fourth season as a Globetrotter. Talk a little about these past 4 years. What would you
Nah, it's
say? Yeah.
it's been amazing. It's been a great 4 years, especially going in this year. Being my fourth season, the 99th year of the Harlem Globetrotters. We coming up on our 100 years anniversary, and I just been loving the ride, just learning so much, and going out there interacting with my fans and inspiring the fans. And what other way to do it than through the game of basketball?
That's right, and it's super exciting stuff. What would you say is one of your favorite parts of the job?
My favorite part of the job, I would have to say, it's so much because I love everything that I do with the Globetrotters. But I would say visiting the schools and visiting the hospitals and being a goodwill ambassador. Just going out there. You know what we do on the basketball court, the amazing slam dunks and trick passes. But for me, it's what we do outside of the basketball court, going out to these communities and going out to the hospitals and these elementaries and giving them a memory of a lifetime, sharing that Harlem Globetrotter memory with them that I know that they won't forget.
That is so awesome. I love that so much, and very well said. It's the community aspect of it.
Yeah.
But talk a little bit about how you became a Harlem Globetrotter.
For me, I became a Harlem Globetrotter. Everybody's story is different, but my story was one day I was running on the track field, getting ready, just trying to stay in shape, and I get a phone call, and my agent says, "Hey, would you want to be a Harlem Globetrotter?" And when he asked me that, I literally thought about the moment when the Harlem Globetrotters came to my school, 183rd Street, in the Bronx, in New York City, and they was doing all these fancy tricks that I go out there and do today. And I got that day, later that day, I just got inspired by the Harlem Globetrotters. I went to my parents, I told my mom I'm gonna be a basketball player. From there on out, I was playing basketball. Ended up going to Mount Verde Academy, which is the number one high school in the country for basketball, where I had the opportunity to get recruited by every Division I school in the country. Where I started my career at Florida International, and then I transferred to St. John's University and had the opportunity to earn my degree in business and a minor in finance. And from there, played overseas, played in places like China, Malaysia, República Dominicana, Nicaragua. And like I said, I get that phone call, hey, would you want to try out for the Harlem Globetrotters? And I thought about that very first moment when I was a 9-year-old boy. So the decision was easy for me to make.
That is so cool. Trotting all across the globe, without a doubt. What was it like? You mentioned you grew up in the Bronx. What was it like growing up there?
Growing up in the Bronx me being a Dominican kid in the Bronx in New York City. It was tough. It wasn't easy at all, but I had basketball on my side. I was always a type of person that I wanted to get better and better and better. And in the Bronx and New York City, you see a whole bunch of different stuff. But I never got off track, never got distracted because I was always in the community center or I was always in my high school or middle school playing basketball or with the team. So for me, growing up in the Bronx, it was tough because of what I saw each and every day and everything. But it made me the person who I am today. Because if I would have never saw what I saw at a young age in the Bronx and growing up in the Bronx, it would have never made me tough. It would have never made me appreciate everything that I went through and that I have right now in my life and in my basketball career. So I love growing up in the Bronx because of that aspect. I saw a lot of things at a very young age. And I was like, you know what? Those are not things that I want to do. And I was, like I said, always in the community center, always at the high school, always at the middle school, just playing basketball. So I love the fact that I come from the Bronx, and I love the fact that I saw everything that I saw early because it kept me on track onto who I am today and what do I do and what I represent.
I love that. So very well said. So moving on to Sunday, talk about some of the awesome tricks that might be in store for the Huntsville crowd.
Oh, we coming to Huntown. The whole team is coming. February 2nd, you said it first. You're gonna see some amazing slam dunks. You're gonna see some trick passes. You're gonna see some trick shots. I can't tell you everything. You gotta come up to the Von Braun Center and see the Harlem Globetrotters. And if you can't make it February 2nd, it's all right. All you have to do is go to harlemglobetrotters.com, see what city we're gonna be at, and see if you can make it to any other cities. If you can't make it to the game in Huntsville, but that's what I all have to say. Go to the harlemglobetrotters.com website. See what city we're gonna be at. We're gonna be in Huntsville, Alabama, February 2nd. Don't miss out. Really want to see you there. And if y'all can't make it there, go to the Harlem Globetrotter website. Make sure you see what city we're at, what game you can catch, and don't forget, get you a Hot Rod jersey because it'll make you 7'1".
That is awesome, man. I'm getting excited already. I'm ready to go. But
Yeah,
talk
for
about
sure.
yes, sir, absolutely. Talk a little about the Von Braun Center. What do you remember about performing there?
I remember, that the Ron Braun Center was one of the first places in my rookie year that I went to, and I remember going out there and just filling the arena up. Just saw every seat full, and seeing all the kids coming up to me and asking me, "Hey, how tall are you? Oh, did you play in college? How did you get to be a Harlem Globetrotter? You're amazing, Hot Rod. Like where I saw you on TV, I saw you on YouTube." And I tell the kids, "Hey, you saw me, and now I'm here with me." And then Lord knows when you're gonna see me next. And I have kids always asking me, "What can I do to be a Harlem Globetrotter? What can I do to be a basketball player?" And I just tell them, work hard. And I tell them, if I did it, you definitely could do it. You just gotta chase your dreams.
That is right. And that leads into my next question for any of the kids out there watching who would love to become a Globetrotter one day. What's some advice you'd give to them?
I'll just tell them, work hard, work extremely hard. Stay in school, stay positive. Make sure you have that positive mindset. Listen to your parents because your parents always are gonna want to guide you in the right direction. But if you really, really want to be a good basketball player, just work extremely hard and stay positive. Yeah, I can't tell you how many times growing up there was people that was telling me, "Oh, you're not good enough, or you're too tall, or you're not fast enough." But if I would have listened to those people, I would have got discouraged and put the ball down. But I didn't. I kept working hard, and I was being positive each and every day.
That's right. Well, Hot Rod, that's all the questions I have for you today. But if maybe there's something I didn't ask you'd like to add, feel free. But thank you so much for
No,
taking the time.
not for sure,
Yes,
for
sir.
sure. I expect to see the fan February 2nd. We're gonna be there in the Von Braun Center. Don't miss out.
That's right. You got to get one of those Hot Rod jerseys. That thing is awesome.
Most
I got to
definitely.
get one. Yeah,
Most
that's right.
definitely.
Yes, sir. Well, everyone watching at home right now, come on out to the VBC this Sunday at 3 o'clock and catch Mr. Hot Rod and the awesome Harlem Globetrotters in action. You're just not going to want to miss it. Hot Rod, thank you so much.
Thank you.